It's Popples. Viral news and trending stories.
There's one debate in sports that refuses to die. It doesn't matter how many seasons pass. It doesn't matter how many championships are won. It doesn't matter how many records are broken. The argument always comes back. LeBron James or Michael Jordan? Two names, two eras, two completely different definitions of greatness. For some, the answer is simple. 6 rings, 6 finals, 6 MVPs. Michael Jordan, end of discussion. For others, greatness isn't about perfection. It's about longevity, versatility, evolution. And that's where LeBron James enters the conversation. But here's the thing nobody admits. This debate was never just about basketball. It's about nostalgia versus modernity. It's about myth versus microscope. It's about what you believe greatness should look like. So today, we're not choosing sides. We're breaking down the real story behind the LeBron versus Jordan debate. And by the end, you might not change your answer, but you will understand why this debate is so complicated. Different worlds, different pressures. To understand this debate, we need to go back to the 1980s. The NBA was different, more physical, more brutal in the paint. Hand-checking was allowed. Hard fouls weren't reviewed for 10 minutes. Defense was personal. If you drove to the rim, you paid a price. Michael Jordan entered that league in 1984. He wasn't just competing against teams, he was battling dynasties. The Boston Celtics, the Detroit Pistons, the Bad Boys. And those Pistons, they built an entire defensive strategy called the Jordan Rules. Their mission was simple. If Jordan drives, hit him. Make him feel it. Make him uncomfortable. And for years, it worked. Jordan didn't win a championship until his 7th season, but here's the key. Once he broke through, he never looked back. Now, fast forward to 2003. An 18-year-old kid from Akron enters the NBA with more hype than any player in history. Chosen one, on national television, high school games broadcast on ESPN. That was LeBron James. But LeBron didn't just step into a basketball league. He stepped into the social media era. Every mistake analyzed, every finals loss dissected, every decision criticized. Jordan faced physical pressure. LeBron faced digital pressure. Jordan had newspapers. LeBron had Twitter. Two different types of weight. And that matters more than people think. The championship argument. Let's address the biggest argument immediately. 6 rings. Michael Jordan went 6-0 in the NBA Finals. He never allowed a Game 7. He never let the moment slip. In the biggest series of his career, he was perfect. That's powerful. It sounds unbeatable. But now let's look deeper. Jordan's championships came with stability. He had Scottie Pippen, a top 50 player ever. He had Dennis Rodman, the greatest rebounder of his era. He had Phil Jackson, arguably the greatest coach ever. The Bulls were structured, organized, built to dominate. Now, let's look at LeBron. 2007 Finals, he was 22 years old. His best teammate? Larry Hughes. They faced Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, the Spurs dynasty. He got swept. 2015 Finals, Kyrie Irving injured, Kevin Love injured. LeBron averaged nearly a triple-double. Lost in 6. 2018 Finals, arguably his greatest playoff run ever. He faced the Kevin Durant Warriors, a super team with 4 All-Stars. He lost. So, yes, Jordan is 6-0, LeBron is 4-6. But Jordan lost before the finals. LeBron lost on the final stage. Is it better to fall short early or to reach the biggest stage more often? That's where perspective changes everything. The style of dominance. Michael Jordan was an assassin, mid-range jumper, fadeaway, explosive drives, 10 scoring titles. 10. He led the league in scoring almost every year during his peak. He wasn't just winning, he was overwhelming. LeBron is different. LeBron doesn't dominate only with scoring. He controls tempo. He reads defenses. He creates shots for teammates. He's top 5 all-time in assists. And now, he's the all-time leading scorer in NBA history. That's not just dominance. That's total control of the game. Jordan attacked you. LeBron orchestrates you. Jordan's greatness was sharper. LeBron's greatness is broader. One was a sword. The other is a system. The 2011 moment. Every debate eventually lands here. 2011 NBA Finals. Miami Heat versus Dallas Mavericks. LeBron had Dwayne Wade. He had Chris Bosh. They were heavy favorites. And LeBron struggled. He averaged under 18 points per game. He disappeared in fourth quarters. For many fans, that was the moment. That would never happen to Jordan. And they might be right, but here's the part people ignore. LeBron responded. 2012, championship. 2013, championship. 2016, down 3-1 against a 73-9 team. That 2016 comeback might be the greatest championship in NBA history. Jordan never needed redemption in the finals. LeBron built part of his legacy on redemption. That makes his story different, more human, more flawed, but also more resilient. Clutch gene. Jordan's highlights are iconic. The shot over Elo, the push-off against Utah, flu game, Game 6 in 1998. His moments feel cinematic. LeBron's clutch moments are quieter. Block on Iguodala, Game 6 Boston 2012, multiple playoff buzzer beaters. Statistically, LeBron has more playoff game winners, but perception isn't built on spreadsheets. It's built on moments. Jordan's career feels like a movie script. LeBron's career feels like a documentary. Both are legendary, just in different ways. Longevity versus peak. Jordan's prime was unstoppable. From 1988 to 1998, he ruled basketball. But he retired twice. LeBron? Year 21. Still averaging elite numbers. Still breaking records. Still relevant. Longevity matters. Playing at an elite level for 2 decades matters. But peak dominance also matters. Jordan's peak might be the highest we've ever seen. LeBron's longevity might be the greatest we've ever seen. So what weighs more? The highest mountain or the longest climb? Cultural impact. Michael Jordan globalized basketball. Air Jordan brand, Space Jam, the Bulls dynasty. He became mythological. LeBron is different. He's vocal, political, philanthropic. He built a school in Akron. He speaks on social issues. Michael was an icon of mystery. LeBron is an icon of visibility. Different eras demand different leadership styles. The real truth. The truth is uncomfortable. You can't perfectly compare 2 players from different eras. The rules changed. The pace changed. The three-point revolution happened. Sports science evolved. Media exploded. Jordan represents perfection in a contained era. LeBron represents adaptability in a constantly changing era. If you value undefeated finals, you choose Jordan. If you value longevity and versatility, you choose LeBron. Neither answer is wrong, and maybe that's why this debate never ends. Because it isn't about stats, it's about belief. It's about memory. It's about what greatness looks like to you. And maybe the real winner? Basketball itself. because we got to witness both.
Tell me your favorite NBA player in comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe.